Surprise, surprise. I'm gonna try this live, and as some of you may or may not know, the broadcast quality from Costa Rica, where I'm at in the middle of the jungle, is not always the best, but I'm gonna give it a try. So I hope you guys have a sturdy chair. You've got your little towel to wipe dry with. You have your water. And we're going to do about a half-hour workout today. For those of you that know me, hi. Those of you that don't know me, I'm Clarita, and I'm going to work with you today on about a half-hour chair aerobics and stretching, core exercise, and meditation workout. So I'm going to go put on the music, and I'll be right back. Don't go away, and let's see if we can get this started. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna warm up. You have to start with a very straight spine and make sure that your feet are firmly planted into the ground. I need you to engage your quads by tightening those muscles. You should actually feel the tendons in the back of the knees tighten up a bit. So pull your belly button into your spine, pull your shoulders way down, and let's get ready to breathe in. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale out. Again, inhale up, and exhale out. Let's try that one more time. Here we go. Inhale, stay there. We're gonna stretch right and left. If you want, you can straddle a little bit wider if you feel that you're gonna have better stability that way. Keep it going. Let's do a few more sets of these. Notice that I do a little bit of a torque with my body when I do these climbing the rope exercises. Toes on the floor, heels digging into the floor. All right, hold it. Both arms out again. And let's place the hands on the knees. You're gonna do body rolls. You're gonna flatten your back through your thighs and then contract your abdominals and roll back. Let's do that a few more times. Inhaling and exhaling as you do this motion. Again, down you go, rounding up as you push and contract your abs. One more time. And hold it here. We're gonna stay here, contract. Pull your belly button into your spine and really feel like you're stretching your lower back. You're squeezing your buttocks. Get the top of your head down first, and then you're gonna reverse the action. You're gonna contract and then extend. Use your hands against your thighs to help support you. Again, don't forget to breathe. One last time as you go down. Hold it center and let's circle those shoulders all the way around. I typically do this kind of a warm up. Don't change it up that much, a little bit here and there. And then reverse it. You know, I do have a Sit and Fit online course. If you guys want to own the library of these videos, you can. Just let me know in the comments and I will get them out to you. I'll get you the link. This is Max, by the way. Inhale up. Max, go lay down. Take the arms out to the side, straddle those legs a little bit wider, and make sure you're seated at the forward edge of that chair. We're gonna stretch over to one side and then to the other side. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to transfer the rib cage across your pelvic area. And you're gonna be feeling it through the obliques. You're also feeling your transverse abdominals because you want to tighten that lower belly, those muscles that are at the very base of that abdominal wall. Inhaling and exhaling as you go. Let's take that a little bit faster. Here we go. Again, a couple more. Let's do about 4 more of these. Here we go. 1, 2. Make sure you're pushing those feet into the floor. Now hold it. Take one arm up, the other elbow on your thigh and peek under there. Take a nice deep breath and point that arm up. And open that arm. You're actually doing a triangle, a seated triangle. Opening that chest. Circle that arm down and around. And let's do it to the other side. So you peek under. Take that arm up, and then you can even push against that thigh with a straight arm and look up to the ceiling. Inhale. And circle that arm around. Both arms up. Let's go to prayer. Place your palms right at the sternum and see if you can't feel your heartbeat. I can. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your feet a little closer together. We're still stretching out and warming up. Flex one foot in front of you. Let me shift back a little bit so you can see my foot. Your heel is on the ground, your toe is up. Support one hand on your thigh. Take one arm up, and you're going to bring your back flat. Now, if this is as far forward as you can go, you should feel a stretch in the back of your thigh. But if you can continue going down further and grab your toe, pull it back, that's even better. Inhale, chin up, chest up. Stay there. Couple more breaths. Now, put your foot flat down on the ground. You're going to round your body down. Place your fingertips on the floor. Lock that knee. Feel a stretch in your lower back. Place your hands on the bent knee. Assist yourself as you come up. Make sure that you pull your belly button into your spine. Hey everybody, I'm doing the class so I can't run and comment back to you, but I will later, okay? Just love to see you here. Again, tilt forward, stretch your hamstring. Pull that belly button into your spine. If you can go all the way down, great, but stay supported on your opposite leg. Take a deep breath in, keep your chest up, chin up, and hold. Foot down on the ground, and you're going to round forward. Don't forget to breathe, you guys. Stretch that lower back. Place your hand on the supporting knee and round yourself up. These exercises are great if you can't get down on the floor. That's why I started this whole Sit and Fit program. Because I used to work with a lot of gals who really wanted to work out with me, but they couldn't get down on the floor. So this is what I came up with. Just kind of push your knees up and down a little bit, kind of walk in place. And when you lift the leg up, point your toe. You know, when you do this, you're going to work your hip flexors. If you lean back a little bit, you're going to feel a little bit of an engagement in your abdominal area. Let's go tapping the hand on the opposite knee. If you're a little bit stronger, you can tap the elbow and get the knee higher. Let's try that. Let's go for 8. 1. Remember, if you can't do it, just keep your hand down here and just stay low. But if you're strong enough to pull that knee way up, let's go. Very good. All right, feet apart, even wider than you had them before. Readjust yourself. Always make sure your back is straight. Soles of the feet firmly on the ground. Bring your elbows up. And we're going to twist the body and straighten one arm. You don't have to pull the arm back behind you, just out in front of you. The other elbow going back, that's what gives you that rotation. Then you kind of shift both arms to the front and then rotate the other way. So you shift your arms to the front. Really only one elbow goes back. If you follow the lead of that elbow and you turn your eyes back, it's going to turn your whole body. And then you bring it front and you do it here. Make sure you're applying pressure into the floor. There you go. Keep it going. I hope that you're really bearing down into the floor because you want to keep the hips pretty steady as you do this. Let's go 8. Inhaling and exhaling. 4 more. This is 1 and 2, 3, 4 is good. And hold. Inhale, arms up. And I always like to bring my hands back to prayer, place them right up against the sternum and feel the beat of my heart. Oh yeah, I'm still alive. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. I've got tension in my thighs. I'm still working my legs a little bit. We're going to go a little bit into a stretch. You're going to put your hand on the side of your head and neck and you're going to grab the chair and stretch the whole side of your neck. Now that you're a little bit more warmed up, it's a good time to stretch. So to get the best stretch in your body, heat your body up a little bit first. So do more kind of rhythmic movements before you go into any kind of a static stretch. Inhaling, exhaling. You should feel a great stretch through the neck, through the shoulders. Take both arms up, inhale. Place your fingertips at the back of the head and neck and tilt your chin down into your throat. You can even open up your jaw and feel how it kind of massages the back of your throat. This is a great way to open up your throat chakra. Press down into the floor. Arms straight up. Inhale. Place your hands back behind you on the chair with your palms flush down into the chair. Now, if you can't do that because your wrists hurt, don't worry, wherever it feels comfortable for you. Pull your shoulders down, back, chin up. Support your head and neck by creating like a little triangle with your trapezius. Inhale, exhale. And then kind of push yourself center, palms up to the ceiling, and just turn your chin to your right. Hold it. Take your eyes as far to the back of you as possible, so that helps you rotate your head and neck as far as possible. And see how much rotation you have on the other side. Then just turn your head and neck the other way. You don't have to turn your body. I'm going to be turning my body a lot so that you guys can see side views, but you don't have to. And then exhale. Very good. Shake it out. I feel kind of warmed up. All right, so let's move into a little bit more of an exercise that's going to work your quads a little bit harder. You're going to place your feet firmly into the ground. We've all heard of the chair pose. That's what we're going to do. Inhale, arms up. Hands right to your chest. Feel that heartbeat. Tilt your body forward and bear down into the floor. Now, what I want you to do is feel those tendons in the back of the knees, tighten the thighs. Stay there, belly button into your spine, squeeze through your glutes. Take the arms up, inhale, exhale. Palms right on your thighs and just kind of let go and relax. See the difference between those two things, your tense body and your relaxed body? Inhale. All right, tense again, you got to bear down, tighten the back of the knees, inhale, arms up, hands to your chest, tilt your body forward. This time, if you can, you're going to take your seat off the chair and just hold flat-footed. Get those quads to stay nice and tense, the back of the knees nice and tense, belly button into your spine and hold. Feels good. All right, you're going to slowly elevate up. Arms up overhead now. If you can, arch back. To arch back, what you've got to do is you've got to squeeze your glutes, throw your hips forward towards your toes, lift the chest up and get your upper back to look up. So you're not really falling into the small of your back. You're actually lifting up and out of the small of the back and lifting that upper torso. Exhale. Good. Now, obviously, if you can't stand up, then you can actually do that exercise on the chair. So it would be here, arms up, and you're doing a seated mountain pose here. Everybody release, relax, palms to the thighs, and stay right here. Now, we're going to do a little more advanced seated chair pose exercise if you can. If you can't, just do this one, you guys. It's an isometric exercise. You bear down into the floor and hold it for about 20, 25 seconds. If you can hold it for a minute, that's great. All right, so advanced people, tilt forward, get off that chair. You're going to go up on your tippy toes. This is the chair pose. Inhale, exhale. If you need to sit and relax, shake out those legs, go ahead. It's not a competition. Just do what you can. I'm going to elevate straight up and I'm going to stay on my toes, but you can put your heels down. And then when I'm way up, heels down. Do that back bend again. Remember, squeeze your glutes tight, lift that chest, and back. If you're on the chair, you're doing it here. If you're standing, stay there for a little longer. Open the arms out, center, and you can reach back for the chair, stick your tailbone out, grab the edge of the chair and assist your way down. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, we've done a little bit of work for your quads. Now, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, if you have a pillow, a couch pillow or something, go grab it, okay? Just a little pillow like this. If you don't have one, you can put a towel. You can put your towel, roll it up, roll your towel up, and you can actually put your towel underneath your legs. But I'm going to use a pillow. And the reason I do that is because that elevates me up a little bit and I have the freedom to kind of swing my legs. So now I'm going to work the back of the legs. I'm going to start with my feet flexed and I'm going to tighten those thighs, and look at how my legs are shaking. Because I'm really trying to tighten those quads. We're doing what we call isotonic exercise here because there's movement. It's not isometric where you're just steady and static and not moving. You're actually moving, but there's consistent contraction the whole time. There's what we call negative resistance when you pull back, and then extension when you go forward. Let's go 4, 3, couple more, 2, and now hold it, both legs out and flex and point. But really lock those knees tight. Now you're going to turn your toes out, flex them, and squeeze your glutes tight. Keep those knees straight. Rest whenever you need to, people. Circle those ankles, but don't move your knees. A friend of mine likes to hold her knees here. And circle the other way. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze those thighs as tight as possible. Hold it. You're going to rotate your toes in like you're pigeon-toed. Knees are going to try and face each other. Point your toes. Elevate that chest. Head straight up to the ceiling. Circle the ankles, but only the ankles. Do not let those knees move. Don't let those thighs move. Squeeze tight through those inner thighs and your glutes. Reverse it the other way. And you're going to shake it out. Oh, that feels good when you shake it out. All right, so we're going to get a little more cardiovascular going. We're going to flutter those legs as hard and as fast as we can. I usually try and go for 100, but we may not do 100 today. Let's see what we can do. So you're going to bend one knee down, point your toe, straighten the other leg out, and then you're just going to change it. So that's all you're going to do. This. One leg then the other. Okay, and can you go a little bit faster? Really hold on to the chair. Let's see if you can go faster. Can you go even faster than that? Double time. Come on, flutter those legs. I know you can do it. Shake, shake, shake. Lock those knees up at the top. Each time you come to the top, make sure you go all the way up and tap the toes to the floor. Let's go a few more. Make sure you're breathing. All right, that's good enough. That's good enough for today. Good, shake it out. Relax it a little bit. Okay, go ahead and take that pillow out. Put it between your knees. You've done quads, you've done the back of your thighs. Let's do something for the inner thighs. Up on the tippy toes. Squeeze that pillow with your knees. And then tilt your body just a little bit to the front and pull the belly button in. And then bring your heels down. So let's go 1, 2. We're going to do 20 of these, if you can. If you can only do 5, do 5. If you can only do 10, do 10. 10 more. Here we go. See how I'm kind of pushing my chest forward a little bit? Pull your belly button into your spine. Inhale, exhale. Just 2 more here. Very good, you guys. I know you're there. I see you really far away. I cannot see who's there, but I can see you. I'm glad you're here. All right, so you should have also felt that in the calves. There's another way that you can work the calves without even getting up off the chair. You can press your elbows on your thighs in the front and elevate your heels up and down. And you can do this for about 20, 25 times, and that helps work and develop your calves. So we've pretty much covered the legs seated on a chair. All right, couple more. And let's relax for a second. So now you've just finished working your calves, you've done your thighs. Let's stretch it out a little bit. If you need to take a sip of water, please do so. That's why I always say bring some water. It's amazing how water just kind of regenerates your strength and your energy. Little swig. You might hear my dogs in the background, but that's okay. All right, so here's what you're gonna do. I want you to feel a stretch through your calf. So you're gonna sit yourself sideways on the chair with the corner of the chair on the inside of your legs. Put one foot behind you, and then you're really trying to get the heel to go down to the floor. If you can't go down to the floor, that's no problem. You're just trying to stretch it down. You're gonna feel a stretch in your calf. You're also gonna feel a stretch in your hip flexor. And since we've been working the quads, that's a good stretch to do right now. I want you to squeeze your buttocks tight, okay? And just kind of hold it here. If you have to pitch your body forward a little bit because your back hurts or it's too hard to get your body straight up, it's difficult if you have really tight hip flexors. You aren't going to be able to stretch out like that. You'll probably be more forward. But that's okay. Eventually you'll get more flexibility in that area and you'll be able to come up straight. Let's take both arms up. And this is a crescent moon in yoga. If you take the arms up, hold it, and then exhale to your heart space. Bend the back knee a little bit, soften it. You're gonna pivot around to the other side. Reset your chair on a little bit of an angle, and then again, you wanna try and press that heel down. Remember, your heel is slightly up off the ground. That's all right. It doesn't have to be flat on the ground. We're trying to stretch the calf. We're trying to stretch the hip flexor. You can support yourself on the front knee. Pull your belly button into your spine. Lock it. Squeeze your buttocks tight. Take the arms up. And try and stretch those arms back behind your ears. To your heart. Relax, soften the back knee. Good. Shake it out. Now, we can also do a more advanced stretch for your quads. You can do the dancer pose. Try it. If you can't do it, just repeat that crescent moon that we just did. You can just repeat this exercise again. But let's see. If you can grab your knee and walk down to your ankle, and then let your knee drop down towards the ground, and you're kind of holding onto the chair, try to do this, okay? And that's a really intense stretch for your quad. If you can't do it, you got that crescent moon, or you can even just soften the back knee, bend, lean back, and feel a good tightening abdominal wall here so that you're supporting and stretching through the front thigh. That's another alternative. I like giving you guys alternatives. That's why I created Sit and Fit. It's the alternative to floor work. So if you can't or if you won't get down on the floor, you can still do core exercise. Okay, I'm back. You know, that's what I said. You know, it goes on and off, but I'm back. So grab the foot, and once again, drop the knee down. This is my bad knee. I had ACL surgery many years ago, so I don't have full flexion on this leg. It's a little harder for me to do this side, but I'm trying. Again, if you can't do that, just stay in your crescent moon again, or just bend the knee with the top part of your foot on the ground. Contract your belly button into your spine, round your body, and just feel a stretch through the front. Inhaling and exhaling. Very good, you guys. bring yourself back to center. Take a deep breath. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. Bring your hands to your heart space. Feel that heart pump, pump, pump. Inhale up again. And exhale. All right, so let's do some balancing exercises. First, we're just gonna warm up with a regular sit to stand. So you're seated. If you can, stand up and then sit back down. Stand up, sit back down. Now, if you can't do that, let's do that isometric exercise and just tilt forward, hold, and then prop yourself back up to center and relax. So you can tighten and release. Those of you that can do the sit to stand, let's do 10 of them, okay? Let's go right now. And inhaling and exhaling. Lock those thighs. 4 more. This is 1, 2. All right, shake it out. So if the broadcast drops off, it'll come back on, hopefully. If it doesn't, don't worry. I've got videos on the Sit and Fit channel on the guides. Go find one of those videos. I'm gonna attempt to come live to you these next 5 days. All right, so here's the balance exercise I was talking about. So you're gonna extend one leg out in front. If you can have that leg straight, great. If it needs to be bent a little bit, that's fine too. What you're gonna do is you're gonna really bear down on the leg that's bent, not the leg that's extended in front of you. You're gonna tilt your body forward and you're gonna stand up and then down. Let's try 5 of these. 1 and 2, again, 3, couple more, 4, 1 more, and 5. So I was working really hard on that one leg. The other one was there just balancing me. So let's do it on the other side. So one leg is bent, one leg is extended out in front of you. If you can lock that knee and keep it locked the whole time, good. If you can't, you can bend it a little bit, that's okay. Belly button into your spine. Let's try it again. I'm gonna try to keep this one straight. Let's go. Tilt your body forward and 1. And you can use your arms to swing if you want. Good. Shake it out. That's not bad. I can't remember if I did 5 on the other side. I think I did. If I did more, do more. All right, so here's another balancing exercise. Let's stand up. Easy. I need you to hold that back of the chair because it's going to be your bar. It's going to be your support mechanism, okay? You're going to place one foot in front of the other. And you're going to take the arms out to the side. And you're going to see if you can balance. Now, if you feel really, really centered and really, really balanced, see if you can close your eyes. Woo! Feel a little more wobbly when you close your eyes, right? It's because your eyes give you perspective. When you have your eyes closed, the world changes. All right? So you don't get that input from the outside world. You don't see your horizon, so you lose sense of your balance. But, you know, as we mature, we lose our balance. And if you don't practice, you're going to lose it. And if you fall and you break a hip, that's not good. All right, so now you're going to put your other foot forward. Okay, change sides. One arm out. Can you see my feet? Just in case, I'm putting my heel in front of my toe, okay? Thumbs out. See if you can hold your balance, and if you feel super, super secure, just close your eyes. A little fly on you. Squeeze your glutes tight. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And relax, shake it out. Since you're up, we're gonna do a little plank. So you're going to place your elbows on your chair. You don't need the pillow anymore. You can just toss it. Now, if you've never done a plank before, just watch. But if you have, place your elbows on the chair, stick your legs out behind you, okay? I hope you can see my toes. You're on your toes, okay? So you're gonna hold your elbows on the chair, your shoulders are down, you're not rounded like this, your upper body is flat, but you're pulling your belly button into your spine and you're kind of hiking your hips up a little bit. Inhale, exhale. Relax through the neck. Drill those heels downward into the floor. Squeeze your glutes tight, your inner thighs tight. Inhale, exhale. Walk it in. Feet apart, and we're going to do a child's pose on the chair, okay? So feet are apart, arms out in front of you, and drop. Bend the knees, round it up. Round up a little bit. Inhale, arms up. Exhale. The dog is barking at the horse. All right, stop it, Max. You're not going to be able to do anything. I think that's our cue to just cool down. All right, so hey, listen, I hope you enjoyed that. I have a whole bunch of other stuff on the page, so go check it out. All right, so this was just like a short little check it out kind of a video, challenging you to meet me 5 days in a row. I may or may not be able to do the broadcasts live because of my broadcast capabilities here. But like I said, if you go onto the guides on the Facebook page, you're going to find a whole bunch of workouts there. All right, well, we're going to attempt to meditate because I do that meditation all the time with my classes. Ignore the barking of the dog in the back. Get your palms to turn up towards the ceiling, drape your shoulders downward. The most important thing when you do your meditation is that you want to have a straight spine because you want energy to be able to go up and down that spine through all your chakras, through all your energy centers. So relax, palms up to the ceiling. Chin should be parallel to the floor. Shoulders are draped downward. You're going to inhale. And when you inhale, feel like you're expanding through the waist. And when you exhale, feel like it's cinching tight. Close your eyes if you can. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. And one last time. Inhale. And exhale. Shake it out, you guys. Let's take both arms up overhead. Sorry about the barking dogs. They're barking at my horse. All right, so palms right at your chest. Again, inhale. Exhale. Fingertips to your forehead. Namaste. And thank you for joining us. And I hope that we see you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day, because I'm going to be showing up for you 5 days. So comment. Let me know what you guys want. What areas of the body do you want me to give you an exercise for? Do you want me to show you exercises for your abs? Do you want me to show you exercises for your arms? Because we can bring light weights and do a lightweight workout with the chair so that you get a full body workout. We could do cardiovascular exercises so that you really help increase your metabolism and burn. But don't forget, your metabolism increases when you build muscle mass. So even if we do weight training, you're increasing your muscle mass, therefore you are going to be elevating your metabolic rate. So as we mature, what tends to happen is we lose muscle mass. So it's almost more important to pick up weights and start doing some kind of strength training or resistive training as we age, because we want to counter that by building more muscle density so that we can continue to speed up our metabolism, okay? If it's weight loss, now I think we all know this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Besides exercise, you have to eat right. And I don't mean deprive yourself. I eat everything, people. I eat brownies, I eat pasta, I love pizza. I eat everything. There's hardly anything I do not eat. But the thing is that I watch what I eat. I can't eat brownies all day long every day. That's not going to work out, is it? So try and calculate the portions that you feed yourself, but also be aware of the type of calories you're ingesting. Are you ingesting nutritious calories? Are you getting your protein? Are you getting good carbohydrates versus bad carbohydrates? Good versus sugar. Huh? You don't want too much sugar. And, make sure that it's very well balanced, that you have vegetables and fruit included in your regular diet. If you just keep it that simple, always a protein, always some kind of carb that's a good healthy carb, and some kind of fiber, vegetables or fruits, you pretty much have it made. And you don't deprive yourself. We have lived a long life, those of us gals that have been around for a while. At this point, come on, let's just have fun. Let's indulge ourselves every once in a while. So I love you guys, and I'm going to be coming back at you another 4 days in a row. And until mañana. Bye.